Just the diehards.
That's good going.
That's about right.
Do you any injury updates from yesterday? I know Savage left the game, but came back in. And how's Anton today?
I haven't seen Anton. The players were just basically in for a lift and then out today. We didn't meet with the players. Just illness from yesterday. Just woke up with it. We had a couple guys actually. D Ham was another one that we, was sick Saturday. Anton was a little bit sick and woke up in not too good of a shape, for the game obviously, and couldn't make it. But imagine he's feeling better today. Sav was fine today. Everybody. Evan's going to have a little bit of a shoulder in the game, but everybody else came out good.
How about Logan?
He made it through. Yeah, made it through. We'll see how he goes this week, but there were no setbacks with him or Ross.
It didn't look like he was hurt.
No. He I think 4 punts and did a good job.
Is he a pretty tough guy for a punter?
Sure, as punters go, I guess. Yeah. I'll tell you this. I mean, being his plant leg, that's definitely a little strain on that leg, on that knee. But he did a nice job. We'll see how he goes this week.
You got Josh chasing the career sack record here, and Brian is chasing the rookie receiving record here. So in a season, like this, is it all right to focus on those individual goals for those guys, going through the rest of the way?
Yeah, I mean, obviously the sacks, that's just Josh being Josh, right, and getting the sack. I can't tell the opponent to let him, hey, he's close. Let him get a sack. You can't do that, but. And then Brian, we can control that one, right? The amount of targets and obviously the catches that he gets. So, with the way our season's been, I mean, those are a couple bright spots to look at and really, give those guys credit for what they've done.
I think you said something to Bucky Brooks on the post game about getting guys involved more early or something like that. I didn't hear the complete quote. You remember? Something about being smarter.
I can't hear you when you're doing that, to be honest with you.
Like getting Brian and maybe having the ball, or Parker the ball a little bit more.
I think we were talking a little bit about, he might have brought up the fact that it felt like Brian didn't get started till later in the game. I think that was kind of the line of questioning. And it wasn't for not calling plays his direction, because we did. The ball just happened to go a different place, or quarterback had to move. He scrambled early a couple of times. Mac did, but it was good to see. It was good to get obviously get BT going, and that was the kind of the gist of the conversation was, we need to do that more in the beginning, right? Kind of maybe focus on that a little bit sooner than later. But it's not that we don't do it. It's just sometimes the ball and or the quarterback go in a different direction.
With the way Brian took over the second half, how much better can he keep getting? Like, how high is the ceiling really for him to get?
I still think it's extremely high. I think he still is learning the game, learning different techniques by corners, DBs, the leverage, just understanding his triangle of coverage, right? It's corner, safety, and next inside defender, and just learning how to run off of that and run routes that way, and then just use his ability, with his speed. So I think there's still a lot that he can continue to improve, and as good as he is right now, that's exciting, right? That he can continue to get better and potentially be one of the top receivers in this league.
And then Tank getting 18 and Travis's 4 carries. Was that just kind of how the game unfolded, just one of those things?
Yeah, a little bit. Again, good front that we were going against, two really good D tackles in there. Kind kind of hard to run the ball a little bit. But Tank, obviously the touchdown run and had a couple, he and ETN both had a couple of nice little bursts in there, which really helped us out. I mean, it kept us on the field a couple times, converting into some first downs. And, again, both guys are healthy, and getting them both involved is what we need to do.
Mason Smith been on the
Good.
Mason Smith's been on the field a lot more last couple of weeks.
Mason?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What have you seen from him and his development? Getting closer to the end of the rookie year.
Yeah, I think yesterday was one of his better performances. Quite frankly, he was strong, especially at the point of attack. Anchored a little bit better. A couple times he got a little undisciplined. A couple times, lost his gap, lost leverage, and they were able to give up some scrambles and whatnot. But I think for the most part, he is probably one of his better games, and it's a bright spot. Something, he'll learn obviously from it and get better and continue to improve. So, yeah, it was a good game for him.
Mac had a good half last week, and then yesterday he played well when he had to play. That's that last drive. When he's playing well, what is he doing that's helping the team the most? And do you feel like that a full game is coming from him, where he's plays well from start to finish?
I think as Max settles into the game, obviously when, and Trevor's kind of the same way, when we can kind of get into a no huddle type rhythm where there's more quick throws, balls out fast, and he knows where he's going with the football. I mean, that's when he's obviously the best. And a couple times yesterday, protection was a little bit leaky, so he had to scramble and got some tough yards that way. But he continues to improve within the system, within the offense, and again, he's another one you'd love to get him going early in the game. We tried early yesterday to just a couple of quick throws, to get some completions going, and credit Tennessee for defending those. But I think that's something with Mac, is just continuing to find those rhythm throws where he can find those easy completions early in the game to get him going.
Doug, I know you didn't expect it to be any different, but how pleased were you that the 1-2 was there yesterday?
I was excited about that. You get asked a lot about your team and where we are and our record and this and that, but I mean, you guys see it when you watch the game. Our guys, they fight to the end. They don't quit. They battle. Yesterday we were able to make the plays right at the end of the game. Defense stepped up huge at the end. Two really, that 4th and 2, throw, and then the last one at the end of the game, on about the 8 or 9 yard line there, to stop him on 4th down as well. Those are all plays and things that we keep talking about. And yesterday we were able to finish that and finish the game, and that was really good to see. I think it gave the guys a lot of confidence. It will give them a lot of confidence moving forward. But I've been pleased, obviously, with the effort, with the attitude of the guys, and it's been really good.
How's Trevor doing? Is he progressing through the protocol?
Yeah, he's doing good.
Do you have expectations for Reynolds this week?
Yeah, we definitely want to get him going in the mix, and then kind of cut him loose and see how he fits into the offense and get him working. So I would anticipate him being ready to go this week.
Does it help that he's, been in so many systems that he's able to kind of pick it up a little
Yeah,
bit? Or is that
yeah. I mean, it's for those guys, routes are all the same. Sometimes the teaching techniques could be a little bit different, but routes, the way we call routes, things like that, are all going to be the same. It's just now a matter of just picking up the terminology with the play calls, right? The scheme, and then interjecting where he can. So I'm excited, to get him out there this week and get him going on Wednesday.
For Keelan Robinson, how much can just that experience of returning kicks yesterday, first time in the game, how much can that help him move forward?
I think it'll help him immensely, really. gives him confidence carrying the football as a returner, but it'll also give him confidence if if he gets a chance offensively, to carry the football. And he's got really good speed, and for young players too, it's just a matter of continuing to develop and grow and seeing things, and a hole will open quickly, but then it closes quickly, in game. So all that just adds to what he can do and what he's capable of, and we'll just continue to work and develop with him.
We good here?
Thank you, Coach. Thanks, Doug. Appreciate it.
Thank you.